Emma Dumont, and I play Polaris.
Jamie Chung and I play Blink.
So you guys must be mutants.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it is a really
is that what you're given names? I don't know. Can you tell us your powers?
Oh, my power is magnetism, control of magnets, electromagnetic fields, stopping bullets, crushing cars, the whole nine. And also flying at some point, and not really flying. It's like a poor man's flying. She just can lift herself up by her by the rivets in her jeans.
Not as cool as hers.
What's cooler?
Blink can open portals and hopefully teleport using the portals.
Takes a lot more effort than my power.
No.
So we've seen Blink before in X-Men Days of Future Past. So what do you think is different about this interpretation?
Everything is different in this interpretation. Not only the universe, but also the characters. Like you'll see throughout the series more familiar characters from the comics and new ones. But our own spin to this is very relevant to like the universe that they're in. And in ours, she's still figuring out her powers. It's a shame. It's shameful to have mutant powers or to be different. And so with her whole thing, she's got a lot more attitude. She's never been able to hide her markings growing up. She's always been outcast. So she's got a kind of a bad attitude, and she's really independent. She's always been on the run, and she's on her own. And with Blink, Fan Bing Bing like flicks her wrists and like a portal opens and someone flies through it. It's like so cool. Not that easy for our Blink. It's physically exhausting. It requires a lot of
Focus, strength.
Thank you. Focus. Yes, I need to focus. But also, in order to open the different portals, and she cannot go somewhere where she's never been before or that she can't see. So she's able to maybe teleport from here to there, but if she tries to teleport to the bathroom, which I haven't been to yet, like it would be dangerous.
Yeah, I think something cool about our show is, I say it's a street level view of the mutants. It's not la-di-da, like look at our cool outfits. It's like real life, baby. So you see, especially with our characters, I think you see moments where using their powers is a physical sacrifice for whatever situation they're in. It's not easy. It's not like you see it in the films. It's draining and it's exhausting, and it has to be worth it for whatever the goal is.
Jamie, we've seen you in Asmulan, and then in Believe, and then in Gotham, and now here. So what is it about that all of these shows have to do with comics and
that's right.
So all of those shows, what is it about these characters that attract you?
It's work, and I was unemployed. No, they're all strong, interesting, different characters. It's like different universes, but I don't know. I think they just think that I can do these action sequences, or they think that I'm tough, but I'm really no. And it's an honor to be able to play these different characters, and it just so happened that my career kind of, turned out this way. But it's so fun. But I would like to do a romantic comedy eventually.
The truth is, Jamie's a badass, and she can't escape the adventure action
Thank you.
genre.
You're so right. I just wanted to say it.
I'll say it.
What can you tell us about your relationship? Polaris has been in the Mutant Underground for a while, and you're new. Do you guys clash? Do you have a mentorship role?
I think any mutant that comes to the Mutant Underground. I mean, here's the deal: the Mutant Underground is this big thing. We're just one location on the path. There are many mutants. Not everyone is in the Mutant Underground.
Okay.
Just like there were many mutants at Xavier's school, not everyone was an X-Men. So Thunderbird, Polaris, and Eclipse save many mutants. As many as they can, but not everyone is Blink. And so there's a very special reason that they take Blink under their wing and keep her along. She has power, she has courage, she has strength that not everyone has. Polaris could go and work in the laundromat, and steal change from the laundry machines, but she doesn't. She wants to save the world, or at least to save the mutants and try to survive. So I think it's definitely a good relationship.
Yeah. I think you're going to see a lot of storyline between the two. but it's fun to be with someone who is also equally sassy and strong and independent.
For sure, we both have pretty similar characters. I think they both went through a
I just
lot.
play it better. Sure.
No, I'm kidding. No, it's great. Also, Blair's has been around these guys for so long. You know what I mean? She wants a chick to come in.
They're both tomboyish.
They're
for
both
sure.
tomboyish, and they both, I think she just wants like a friend to like braid her hair or whatever.
Speaking of hair, I'm a huge comic fan. Will we see green hair and maybe Blink with pink skin, if possible?
I can say we'll see green hair. I feel confident confirming that.
Yeah.
I think we might have already seen it.
Yes. I mean, if you notice, our Blink has just one birthmark.
Yeah.
And I think as
The movie
her
version had some more.
exactly, and the comic books as well. Yeah. And I think once her powers continue to grow, you'll see more of those develop.
I think that's fair to say about all of our characters as they grow more into more in their mutant ability. The physical changes will come as well.
But the lilac skin, I don't know, and the green hair, I hope so.
It'd be cool though.
It'd be fun.
How deeply tied to like the X-Men mythos is the show, and I guess your character? Like, are you the child of Magneto? That kind of.
I'd say I would actually say out of everyone, my character is probably most similar to the original mythology. Again, it's a different universe, we're in a different reality. But I will say this: Polaris, her greatest heartbreak is she doesn't know who her real father is, and I hope one day soon she gets to meet him to see where she gets all her best qualities from
And worst qualities.
yeah, and her stubborn attitude.
When you do a different take of the mutants as we know them in the comics, do you get any apprehension of how the fans are going to receive them?
We never know. Yeah, and I think that's one thing that we're like a little nervous about, but I think Lauren Schuler-Donner, Bryan Singer, and Matt Nix are very sensitive.
They know what they're doing.
To that,
yeah, you have super sensitive
in terms of what the fans want. But I think they're gonna have to realize like it's our own universe, and like just like the comics, there's like different parallel realities or different altered realities. So this is our version, and we hope you like the version.
Yeah, and even like within the X-Men films, there's few inconsistencies we can all admit to, and in the comics there are many inconsistencies we can admit to.
Yeah.
But I say as long as we earn them and justify them, and honor them wholeheartedly, and nothing seems hacky, that will be good.
Yeah, I think they'll like it.
Yeah.
And what can you tell us about working with Bryan Singer?
Daunting.
Daunting?
Well, at first I don't know. Like, yes,
Dude, Brian's
daunting.
amazing. Brian literally saved my life on set multiple times. The amount of stunts and crazy things. I got locked in a vacuum sealed bag at one point. I got like breakaway glass in my bag. Yeah, there are lots of things going on.
It a little bit.
It changed a little bit. Anyway, so Brian's a gem. Something great about him is he can see every detail and the big picture all at once, which is fantastic.
So he's an expert. So as I was saying, it's daunting to be like on the first day of set.
He knows what he's doing.
And you're like, oh man, is he gonna hate what I'm doing with the portals right now?
But it's fantastic because even though he hasn't dealt with my character specifically, he's dealt with characters that are related or are similar. So he knows what's up.
Yeah.
He
And once you get,
he knows these girls pretty well.
he's like, he's the bigwig. But as soon as you talk to him about X-Men, something that he loves, then it's quite easy to like carry on a conversation.
Someone just got